Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. I figured today that I would do a favorites video. I've been seeing a few people making these videos again, and they used to be my favorites. They used to give me good ideas for things to buy, or just, you know, kind of see what somebody likes in their household. So I figured I would do one, and I'll go ahead and get started. So I have a few different categories. And so I was like running around the house like, what do I use every day that I really like? So I'll go ahead and do, I think, clothing probably first. First favorites clothing item are these little athletic shorts, and they're by the brand Athletic Works, I guess, made in Jordan. I got these from Walmart actually, and it came in a set of two, so I got the black and there's a gray that I also have. I think they have several different colors, but I just wanted to go neutral. And I purchased them super inexpensive. I think it was like 10 bucks because they were a little bit longer. So if you can see, they're a little bit longer of a short versus like the super short ones. And I like that because I do a lot of like treadmill stuff, and I don't want my legs or my thighs rubbing up against each other. So these are longer and they're actually really good quality. I've had them for about 2 months now, and I wear them, you know, at least twice a week. And I don't see any like breakdown of fabric in the middle. It also has two pockets right here on either side. And it has like a little, I don't know, key pocket in the inside. And then like a tightening strap. So for $5 a piece, these are really not a bad deal. And I like them. Like I said, they're stretchy, but they're also very thick. You're not gonna have any issues with like seeing through or anything. The next thing I actually got from Walmart is, and I have two of these, but these are the Secret Treasures in my robe. So this is a black robe. I got it in the size small, medium. And it is just so soft. So I was shopping at Walmart, and I think I purchased one for like maybe $13 because I really liked it. And then I came home and I was like, oh, I love it so much, I'm gonna buy another one. So I went onto walmart.com and it was actually $7 online. So one I spent $13, the other one I spent only $7. So it's just super soft. I wish, the only thing I hate about it is it doesn't have pockets. Han has like this really nice robe that he wears pretty much during the winter time because this is a thicker robe, but it has pockets, and so I love that one. So that's the only thing that's missing out of this, but it's just soft. It's easy to put on. It has like the little strings to tie it together on the inside as a like a safety measure, and then another like string for the outside. So I just really like that. And then my last favorites for clothing are my Levi shorts. I started purchasing them a couple years ago, and I just really like the fit of them because they go a little bit higher waisted, and I just think that they look nice and they're good quality. Got several pairs. I'm actually wearing a pair right now. And then I have this guy, a black pair, a light blue pair, and then a white pair. So one thing you'll notice in this video, or just notice about me in general, is if I like something, I like something. So if it fits and it looks nice and I enjoy the style of it, I'll probably buy one in every color because I will use it in every color. Same thing with like my kids' clothes. There's a specific chinos short that I find at Target, and I buy every size of them every year for the boys because they're just good quality. So that's how I am with the Levi's. I love blue jeans during the winter, and I love blue jean shorts in the summer. I don't know, I'm a sucker for Levi's, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to move into food items, but it's really like drink items, so I'm just gonna say drink items, I guess. First favorite for drinks is these Trulies. So the ones I really have liked a lot this summer is the margarita mix and then the poolside. So these flavors in particular are actually really good. The poolside I picked up on a whim, and the reason I really like this one is they're the closest to a White Claw that I've had from Truly. So Truly, they're good, but sometimes their stuff is just too artificially sweetened. So it's just like too, you know, like, I don't know, I don't like that artificial sweet flavor that a lot of Trulies have. The other one I like a lot this summer is the margarita mix. So they have the mango, the classic, the strawberry, and the watermelon cucumber. Probably my least favorite is the watermelon cucumber, but this is a good one. This does have more of that artificial sweetener flavor to it. So if you like Trulies, you're gonna like this one. If you don't like Trulies because of that sweetener taste, you might want to skip on this one, but this is still really good because it feels like you're drinking a margarita, which I don't drink margaritas anymore, but it feels like that without all the heartburn and everything I get from margaritas. So I think this is a good flavor. So poolside and margarita, good flavors, can't go wrong. So you need something to put those Trulies into it, and I really, really love our Yetis. So I think at this point we have, I don't even know, 15 Yetis at this point. I'm like one of those who likes to collect the colors because, like I said, when I like something, I like something and I stock up. So I really like these because we live in Arizona and it's hot here. And I grew up in Texas and it is hot here in Arizona. These are perfect for that summer heat. They keep your drinks really, really cold. I can't count how many times I will have something in the hot car all day and I come out and it's still iced. Or my son actually takes a Yeti, one of the little small ones, to his daycare. Both of them have them, but Christian's the one I trust with having it at daycare. And I'll fill it up with ice and he'll have it outside. He actually left his outside the entire day at one point and it still had ice in it. It just lasts. Same thing with hot. So if I fill up a Yeti with hot coffee in the morning, it's gonna be hot well into, it starts to cool down after like 4 or 5 hours. Cold things last colder in here. Hot still lasts a very long time, but not as long as I think the cold does, obviously. But we are a family of Yetis. And it's funny because I never got on the Yeti bandwagon. I was like, you're just paying for the brand. And you might be, maybe there's other ones that last that long. I've bought in like the Walmart insulated cups and they just don't do the same as the Yeti. So I don't know if I just am a sucker for this brand or what, but anytime they come out with a color, I have to buy them. I love them. If you're watching any videos of ours, chances are you're seeing a Yeti in our hand. This is our coffee cup. This is our water cup. This is our drinking cup. Like, these are our everyday cup. We don't use any other cups in this house. I mean, we have other ones, but this is our go-to. So really like those. So next up is these, and I have them upside down because of course I opened the bottom up incorrectly, but these are the Original Donut Shop Coffee Duos. So this is the coconut mocha. Really been liking these. So Hannah and I got in a kind of a bad habit, or it's not even a bad habit, but we were doing the Starbucks every single day just because we really like Starbucks coffee and it just gets expensive. So I've been trying to like wean off of that a bit so I don't have to use a lot of sweetener just because it has those like mocha coconut flavors in there, so I can just really enjoy the coffee in that sense. And I haven't shopped Keurig in a while, so I don't know if this is a newer thing or an older thing, but the duos seem to be working out, so I've been enjoying this. I think this is like my 3rd box of it. So there's that. And then another thing I've been really liking, so I was never a tea person growing up. I don't like tea. I think the matcha stuff is yucky. Matcha just tastes like fishy seaweed to me, but it's people enjoy that, but I'm not a matcha person. I'm not even a tea person, but I've really gotten into this toasted coconut black tea. And I do it the same way as I do my regular coffee. I just add a little bit of sweetener and then a little bit of oat milk, but I like the flavor of this. I'm not a big black tea person, so I don't know if there's other things out there that are much better, but I'm kind of dipping my toes into tea, and this one does pretty well. And this has a little bit of caffeine in it, which I enjoy, so I'll do like 1 cup of coffee in the morning, and then in the afternoon, I'll do like a smaller caffeine kick. So this has been working out. I've been enjoying it. If you have any recommendations for some good teas, send them my way. Like I said, I'm kind of new to the game, so I'll be interested to know what you guys like as far as teas. So to wrap up the drink section of my favorites, this is my favorite sugar-free syrup. So this is the DaVinci Gourmet, and specifically the flavor I buy is the Madagascar vanilla sweetener. So I was doing the Tirani, I think, and I liked it. I got used to it, but then I switched over to this and I just enjoy this so much better. The flavor is better. It's not as artificially sweetened tasting, if that makes sense. A little bit goes a long way with this guy, and I can find them on Amazon for a pack of 4, I think, for like 26 bucks, which is not bad because this will last me about a month or so. So I switched over from like regular coffee creamer and, you know, sugar and stuff, and I really just use this and a splash of oat milk, and that will get me my caffeine fix for the day with the coffees or the teas. So really like that. If you haven't tried the DaVinci, they have a ton of flavors and they're highly rated. I've just been like too afraid to try. So I once bought like the Turini, I think I've done the hazelnut sweetener, a coconut sweetener, and I didn't like any of them other than the regular sugar-free vanilla one. So because Turini did me so dirty, now I'm like afraid to try different flavors of the DaVinci. So maybe one day I'll get adventurous enough to try a different flavor, but right now I'm just sticking to what I know works. Been traumatized this, but anyway, so those were my drinks, my favorite drinks, and I'm going to move into beauty now. So things that I really enjoy, things that I repurchase. So I'll start off with, so I have the hyaluronic acid 2%. I have the Gran Active Retinoid 2%. I have the Niacinamide 10%. You guys are like, what is she saying? Because I don't even know what I'm saying. And then I have the Ordinary Buffet. So I have several of these, and I actually have backups. So I have a beauty drawer that I have more of these because I really do like Ordinary. It's a, like I said, an affordable brand, but it really works for my skin at least. And I have these in my bathroom, so when I get out of the shower or I wash my face twice a day, but I'll just grab a random one. It's not like I have oh, I use only this one for this time or this one for, I'm like, hey, I haven't tried this one in a while, and I'll put it on my face, or hey, I haven't used that one in a week, and I'll put that on my face. So really random. I'm probably not giving you guys good skincare advice, but I really do like these. They're highly rated on Ulta, so it's not just my opinion, but they're pretty decent. My favorites, I would say, out of these four I have would be the Buffet and then the Retinoid. So these two right here are my favorites. The other two I like, but I notice a bigger difference in these two than the others. Goes into my next favorite, which is the CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. So I used to be like one of those where I had to buy like the most expensive skincare that a college kid could afford. And they work, but I also noticed that some drugstore stuff work, and it's what I use right now. So the CeraVe I've been using for about a year now, and I really like it, and it's super gentle on my skin. I used to use like moisturizers that if I didn't use it, my face would feel like tight because it needed the moisturizer, versus this, if I skip it, my face never feels tightened. I never really skip it, but I don't have that same stripping feeling I've gotten with other skincare. So I have that in there as one of my favorites, all-time favorites, I think. I have one last skincare product. This is the Boscia Indigo Eye Cream, and you'll see it is truly a favorite because it's about to be gone. It's like pretty much empty. I'm scraping the barrels at this point. So this is not a very good overnight, thick, hydrating, wrinkle attacking eye cream. This instead is really good. I use this in the morning because I don't wear a lot of face makeup ever. So if I am gonna go somewhere and I'm not gonna wear any makeup, I put just the smallest amount under my eyes, and it's purple, if you see it, and so it like reflects, and so it makes me have like these bright eyes, but I'm not using concealer or anything. It's just this. But again, use the bare minimum and really tap it into your eyes. Otherwise, I've had it happen before where it looks like I'm wearing like this streak of highlighter under my eyes. I'm like, oh gosh, and I don't even realize it until after I've talked to somebody or something. Definitely be repurchasing this product. Like, again, I have other eye creams that I use at night to really hit targeted wrinkle spots and everything, but this is really for brightening your eyes during the day. But that to be said, I would suggest not wearing this under makeup because it does kind of flake. So I've learned to really love this, but also just be careful how you use it. Like I said, sometimes it flakes, sometimes you put too much. So a little bit goes a long way with this guy, but it does work really well. Okay, and so moving into, I guess, more skincare, but for my body, I've been really enjoying the Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil. And I got this in the FabFitFun box, and I Love it. So this goes back to like FabFitFun boxes. For at least me, I am exposed to things I wouldn't buy before, but I'm now, because I've had it, I know that I'm willing to spend the money and invest in it again because it's just really good. I've looked up different stores that carry Josie Maran and I can't find the sweet citrus, but this smells so good and I want to repurchase this one particularly. But it opened the door, so I will probably repurchase a different scent next time. But this is really hydrating. It's super soft. It doesn't feel greasy at all, but I just feel like luxurious, and I don't feel that way with products, but with this one I do. I feel like luxurious after I put it on. My skin feels supple. I just feel like I'm glowing. It's just really nice. So I'm very grateful I got this in the box, and it's kind of pushed me into a corner where now I have to buy it again. So that is a big hit. I got a couple more items. This is the Hourglass Incandescent Ambient Blush. And I put it on top of the Boscia eye cream, so it looks like this. It's like a pinky color. And the reason I specifically like this blush is I really love Hourglass's ambient powders. They really do blur your skin. I don't know what technology or what they use for that, but it just looks effortless. Like I have other blushes that are still very pretty, but this one just like almost like sits into your skin really well, where it looks like it's natural. It doesn't look like you're wearing blush. So I've really been enjoying this blush in particular. This is my go-to blush. I have several others, but I have every day picked up this one when I'm putting on makeup. Last but not least of makeup items, this is the Shiseido eyelash curler. I love this guy. So I have been curling my eyelashes now for nearly 20 years. I don't know. I've been curling them for at least 15. I know that for a fact. But anyways, I've gotten the cheaper ones, and I've gotten, you know, I've done the cheaper ones. I've done the drugstore. I've done, you know, the nicer ones too. But Shiseido has the best eyelash curlers on the market, hands down. I don't want to hear of another better one because this is my tried and true. I can't count how many of these guys I've purchased throughout the years. Once I found it in high school, I just never went back. These are like my babies. I have 3 in the house, throughout the house. I'm one of those who like just does my eyelashes all the time. Han makes fun of me for that, but true story, I really do like these that much. But yeah, Shiseido specifically, I just think whatever they do, they curl the lash really well, but it stays. Versus other eyelash curlers where they'll curl for a second and come back down, or they just won't curl at all. This will curl it and it stays. So this is so awesome. I will repurchase this until the day I die, I think, because this is just an amazing eyelash curler. So 2 miscellaneous favorites that I have that I really have been enjoying is my Fitbit, or my knockoff Fitbit. So I don't remember the brand. I actually bought this for Han for his birthday, and he uses it, but I just wanted to try it out. And when I said I liked it and wanted to buy a new one, he was like, just keep it. I don't really like it. So honesty came out. He was not the biggest fan of it, but this is like $30 on Amazon. So I really like this Fitbit for the alarm feature of it. I wake up at 5 in the morning. The rest of the house does not. I don't want a loud phone alarm going off. So this will just vibrate. I'm a light sleeper, so it wakes me up very easily. And I'm not waking up at everybody else. So I've been really enjoying this. And last but not least, I have a weird hobby of doing doll houses. I'm not the greatest at them. I just started them, I think like a year and a half ago. But these are the perfect sizes for if you're just starting out. This one in particular is Paris, and down here there is a battery function, so it turns on, there's lights, and this is just super easy to make. I mean, these take me about a week to do versus the larger doll houses that have taken me longer. And my boys really like this. There's actually it's actually a musical box too, so I'm not gonna wind it up right now, but there's that feature, and they're just fun and they're simple. So I enjoy them because I don't have a lot of time to like sit there and spend hours on a dollhouse. So these are very quick and simple, and it's still something for me to do at night when I'm just kind of relaxing and enjoying a little bit of quiet time. I enjoy making these. And I think they'd probably be perfect for maybe like a teenager or, you know, preteen or something who wants to kind of do something, but it's not super hard. The directions are fairly easy and they're just cute. So James, my 2-year-old, loves these, so I always have to turn them on for him to kind of just look at and, you know, admire. And it's obviously like there's little fingerprints on this because I touch it, the boys touch it, so not the cleanest representation of what this is, but I enjoy these. So if I can find them, they're from Amazon. I'll probably link it below, but these are really fun. I do other doll houses too, but these are super simple. They're not a big mess like some of my other doll houses can be as I'm trying to, you know, figure out everything that I'm using for it. So these are really cute. I've been enjoying them. I have a Christmas one I haven't started yet. Probably started during the holiday season, but these are fun. I hope that they come out with more, but in the time being, these are really awesome. So kind of like a hobby that I picked up recently that I've been enjoying. And okay, so that was it. Those were my favorites for, they're not technically my months, they're like my all-time favorites, so, but they're still my favorites. And I figured I'd do a quick video of things that I like, and maybe next month I can think of more things that I didn't share this time around. And until next week, bye.